Hey guys, I dragged a very pregnant weenie out to Canada to the Bells of Steel's headquarters grand opening, where we're gonna meet the owner, check out some of their equipment, and maybe pick on him a little bit. Let's go inside.
And the guy we came here to meet, Brandon, proving once and for all Brandons are short, bald, and weak. And then the owner, Kayvon.
Howdy. Let's get this thing started. Hey Kayvon, what do we got going on here?
We got our beginner rack here, the residential power rack with the cable crossover attachment on it. And then we got the dip attachment on it and our pulley cable and one of our new benches, one of our more economy benches that we got releasing soon.
Oh, my bit of a connoisseur of benches. Used to be a little bit wider than this.
Just a bit.
This is out or not yet?
Not yet. And the intention was to have kind of a narrower pad. Some of the people really like that, myself included, and a bit more of a budget one.
What do we got going on here?
So this is pretty much our full gamut of iron plates and our industrial line of bars. And something that was interesting that happened because of COVID is we had to switch our iron manufacturing to Vietnam. And we got to pair up with this phenomenal multi-generational family casting factory that just produces super quality plates. Even our most basic ones have like machined edges on them. And our calibrated plates are all tested to be within that extremely small plus or minus 1 gram ratio.
That's a newer
tolerance.
change, right?
Yeah.
This is the first piece of equipment I've been excited for in here so far. Not that we've gone very far.
Oh, yeah. And then, Kayvon, I know you're Canadian, so you don't know this, but Americans actually hate 35s, and it's insulting that you have them there.
It's actually our national weight plate, so I'll have to cut that out.
Yeah, we'll fix it up for you. We'll just cover it so you're not embarrassed, you know, things like that.
That's better.
Yeah,
Calibrated plates?
yeah.
These
I
look
do
good.
have to say this is a gorgeous color.
Thank you. It's
Yeah.
like my eyes.
You got to choose between the many colors of blue for a calibrated 45.
Yeah,
That's good. That is correct.
yeah.
Who's this homeless man we've got over here?
I thought he was with you.
No,
Never
we
seen
don't.
this.
I just come in and show him for a workout.
Oh,
Do I have to buy something?
No, it's not my place. So you do whatever you want. All right, so your light commercial line, a bit of an upgrade, still in your budget series?
Yeah, that's right. So this is kind of our signature rack for the last few years. And it's kind of got like everything packed into one that you could want for. So it kind of made those decisions for you, like the roller J cups and the sandwich J cups, the safety straps, and it's a flat foot and a multi-grip pull-up bar. And so even though it's kind of more expensive than our residential one, it is our top selling one by a long margin.
What's going on up there?
So this is an interesting project we've been working on. It's a 3D printed barbell holder for storage or for pull-ups. And you can put it on top of your rack and store your bars up there and out of the way if you're kind of tight on space. So that's something where I've finished prototyping and I'm going to start doing small runs of.
This is where I'd say you just keep talking, because the longer you talk, the more he's got to overhead press the arch nemesis bar.
yeah. Now that homeless guy got out of the way, I actually recognize this bar. This is the arch nemesis, and I've almost been beheaded by it. And we reviewed it before. We've actually reviewed a lot of this equipment, and we'll put links in the descriptions.
I guess we can probably skip this because it's cardio when we've already reviewed it.
That's a good idea. And then, Kayvon, these are your new urethane dumbbells, right?
Yeah, that's right. Our new commercial urethane dumbbells. We're starting to push more into more commercial facilities, and a lot of them require that like scent-free, cool look to them, and cool look.
Nice. And is this a new dumbbell rack as well?
Yeah, we released these a little while ago, and we made some updates where you can actually put a kettlebell tray on either one, so you can mix and match. You store your kettlebells and your dumbbells.
Yeah, and it's so short. You could definitely put like barbell storage like later on and stuff, right?
Yeah. You can.
Oh, you had already thought about that, of course,
that was
right?
all part of the plan.
Yeah, that's great. It's a super cool set, and I love the side detail.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's a little self-portrait I made.
It's got too much hair.
Yeah.
So we've got your belt squat here, and we've actually had this for like 9 months through our home gym renovation, and we will eventually review it, so you should subscribe so you don't miss out. But until then, we'll just maybe skip over it because it's
Yeah.
squats.
All right. 9 months and 15 days, actually.
Nice. And this is your reverse hammer, and we actually really like this, and we were going to sell it just because it takes up a huge footprint.
That's the owner of the company.
We gotta be honest here. But we really enjoyed it. It really helped with my back, and it's just a great piece of equipment to have.
Yeah, we reviewed this as well, and legit, we really like it. But I can't help but notice that your washer's on the outside, and we put the vinyl over it so we don't hit our legs on it.
That's a great idea. I'll have to work that in into our next one.
Okay.
Nice.
I guess we'll move on. We're embarrassing the poor owner here. So
Yeah.
we've got our bars.
Yeah.
We'll wait for him to get over here. You good? 'Cause
Yep.
That pathing was pretty difficult for you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So we've got the SS3, another thing we reviewed. A little awkward that you didn't move the stands in a little bit so it fit, because in my Rogue rack it does that same exact thing.
No comment.
But great bar, and what I like that you did that a lot of other companies don't do, and I hope you do this in the future, is these are interchangeable. They come with 3 sets, and we can put them in our Titan bars perfectly fine. There is another major company that they don't work with, which is regretful, but are you planning on selling these separately? Because I got a lot of people who ask that.
Yeah, planning on selling them separately and a few other upgrades coming up pretty quick.
So it would be like an SS4 then?
Maybe, yeah, it doesn't have the same ring to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
SS4.
Nice. And then this bar we have reviewed, and I actually use it every week to squat. That being said, mine has very different knurling depending on which side you're on, and I have to ask why.
So this particular knurling, a lot of people will notice that it's probably the most aggressive knurling they can get on the market, and there was just like a certain batch that they weren't maintaining the standard knurling quality that we needed on all of them, because their like rollers were wearing down too fast from grinding it so much. But it's something we've doubled down on the QC, and that was quite a while ago, and I don't think it's happened since.
Ours is much older, and you've got the Onyx bar here, right? It's identical, I believe, just in Cerakote.
Yeah, it's completely identical, but it's got a Cerakote, so if you live in a more humid place where you just like the look, it's going to reduce that rusting and maintenance you gotta do.
Another good powerlifting bar there.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk you over here. Take your time. It's
Yeah, it's fine. This
people
is,
at home don't
Yep.
mind waiting.
Yes.
So what's going on here?
So about 2 years ago, I started working with an engineer on coming up with an original concept for some collars, and I really wanted something that I could do in my own facility and something kind of original. So we came up with these 3D printed kind of hinge collars, and they can only be 3D printed, they can't be injection molded, and we're making them right here in-house in Calgary.
So I noticed some different logos for Red at Home Gym, I believe.
Yeah, did a giveaway with our home gym community,
Bells of Steel.
of course. What else would you
What's
want?
going on with that top there?
Oh yeah, what's this?
I don't know. The printer went all crazy and some junk turned out, but we'll
Super
see.
cool. It's got our logo on it.
Yeah, it's very nice. And it makes you appreciate how good our logo is. Maybe look at some of our shirts that have it on it.
It's not that good. So I can't help. I mean, you're 3D printing. I taught engineering for years. We did a lot of 3D printing. Looking at this infill pattern and density, you didn't use an ABS. Is there a reason why you went with some of the decisions you did here?
I think my best decision I made with these was hiring people that are smarter than me to figure it all out, the technical details.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not holding these for the rest of it.
We'll come back to that.
Nice.
So it looks like you've got a plate loaded and selectorized single stack that are connected with a pull-up bar.
Yeah, this is kind of a new product for us, and the idea was to do like cable towers that also were compatible with our attachments and could be bought like alone to use or paired together, and you can actually turn it into a squat rack or a squat stand, and do your full workouts on here, as well as like put a dip bar on or whatever. So it's kind of like that open ecosystem that also your power rack attachments, if you have a bell steel rack, will work on there too.
This is your 2.3-inch line or whatever you call that, right?
That's right.
The OG
yeah.
line.
Yeah, the OG 60 by 60 millimeter.
That's why your roller cup's sitting on there?
That's right. That's why we got just a little demo here. You can put your J cups on right here and squat right off of this thing.
Mind if I tinker with it?
Yeah, tinker away.
You know, I can't help but notice that these pull-up bands are phenomenal. They're not like the plastic that you typically see, and the plastic can be hard on your skin and rub. Like, what made you come up with the idea for these?
I'm just like a super hairy dude, so I was like, I needed to find a better solution for working on getting my first pull-up, and so I wouldn't tear off my leg hair. But yeah, that was kind of the idea behind it.
Got me bolted down.
Yeah. Nice. And then, Kevin, there's a lot of chain attachments. Do you want to tell us something?
Yeah, we do things a little bit different up here in Alberta, so.
Nice.
Okay, let's move it this way before we get kicked out. Buzzsaw, but it looks like you've made some tweaks.
Yeah, we got the second gen buzzsaw bench coming out. It doesn't have everything that's going to be featured, but some nice touches on it. Improve the padding and the adjuster, and it actually will stand up right now on its edge for ease of storage.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, and this is your brand new cable machine, right?
Yeah, our new functional trainer we came out with recently. And some of the key things I was trying to hit on it was just a really good bang for your buck functional trainer with a few cool features like the storage hooks and the multi-grip pull-up bar and the aluminum pulleys, and even the plate pin that you can kind of micro-load on, go up 25 pounds. A lot of people complain that the stack isn't heavy enough, so that can bring it up to 185 a side.
Wow, that's super cool.
Moving on.
That was a lot.
So this is the part of the tour I'm most excited about. This is your new rack line?
Yeah, this is the new Hydra line that is dropping on Thursday.
Which is when this video will come out.
That's right. And there's kind of three key points to the Hydra. The first is the modularity of it. So all the parts are interchangeable. You can start with a squat stand and upgrade at a future date. Just add a couple posts to make a 4-post rack, 6-post rack, etc. And then the second key point is that it's true 3x3-inch tubing on it with 5/8-inch holes.
Like actual 3-inch vice.
Yeah, some real Imperial Freedom Unit inches. That's right.
They finally got it right.
Yeah, I finally got it right, which is a cool competitive advantage because a lot of those of us who import from overseas, they import 75 by 75 millimeter racks, and it's not true 3x3-inch. Which is compatible with other domestic brands.
And which is pretty cool.
Yeah, opens up the ecosystem, right?
Yeah.
Which is the idea behind it.
Some competition maybe there too.
Yeah, yeah. And then the third part of that is the accessories. We got a lot of things in the works.
So I see you right here. You got your J cups, your spotter arms, your lever arms, multiple pull-up options, standard J cups and sandwich J cups. I even see safety straps and west side hole spacing.
Yes, sir.
And what's this right here? These big just holes.
That's some barbell storage you can use when you buy the foot extensions.
I'm gonna take this with me. Cool.
Cool.
And so I see a plate-loaded lat pull-down, lat low. Are you gonna make a selectorized version of that?
Yeah, it's in the works, at least in my brain.
So it sounds like in the future we've got some things to talk about.
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to this side over here. We've got a globe pull-up bar, an adjustable seal row, leg rollers, dip attachment. You seem to really have thought this one out.
Yeah, I've been working on this for 2 years, and this is just the beginning of what I got in store for you guys.
Pretty exciting stuff.
Wow. All right. Well, let's keep going.
Whoa, you guys both need to relax. That's for a future video.
Well, I guess you need to subscribe so you don't miss out on it. Bye.